Yo guys, we are back once again, and guess what we're doing today? We are doing our trade analysis for the week. Disclaimer, I'm not a profitable trader, but that's my aim, and that's what I'm going to be. If you guys want to join me on the way to the top, Discord down below. Traders headquarters is where I'm at, usually almost every day, not all the time, but yeah, most of the time. And yeah, really just a community where everyone grows together, and it doesn't really matter where you're at, if you're profitable, if you're unprofitable, if you're completely new. There's information in there where you can just learn off, or just the basics of what to search up to learn off. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this trade analysis. Okay, Monday, it looks a bit funky here, guys, but just bear with me. This is on the 30-minute time frame. We can clearly see the congestion here. Price push down. This is phase 2 right now. This right here was a part of the expansion, which it's before my time, so I didn't enter in. It's like 5 hours before my time. Yeah, guys, so we can clearly see here, this is phase 1 right here, the congestion phase. Phase 2, which is the expansion phase, bringing it back up with the expansion phase, as we think price should either grab liquidity and push to the downside, or really just grab back here and push to the upside. So we're gonna see what happens for expansion 3 during my time. The reason why I say this area right here is valid is because look at the 50% retracement practically there, and it's rejecting it. So the next 30 minute, what happens? This is why we hopped into this one right here. Price literally shot up, I'm pretty sure. Yep, price shot up in this time. Took a buy here because price was on 50% retracement, especially in London. And let me tell you all about London. London doesn't necessarily like grabbing liquidity all the time. It really likes going off the 50% retracement. There we go. Remember, we're still in expansion 2. We thought this was expansion 3, but it's expansion 2. You know why? I think it's because, which I'm maybe learning, price needs to sweep this liquidity first before it pushes it up into expansion 3. Anyway, hopped into this one, guys. We went for a 0.8 right here. The reason why is because price came here. It grabbed these two liquidities right here. And obviously, this line right here represents the range. This red line right here represents the average price. But according to like the market cycle sort of thing, price will usually go back to the average price, and then it will either reject or push through, and in this case price rejected. We see here price literally got to the average price right here, just in line. You can see right here, just in line, and literally just rejected the area. So we're just like, yo, okay, since price rejected this area, we're going to take out right here with a 0.8. Were we right? Were we wrong? And we were right, because New York came, New York wanted some more blood, New York wanted to grab the liquidity. So we're like, okay, cool. On top of this, the thing I need to improve on, which I would have saved myself probably one trade right here, is the 50% retracement, because I did a 50% retracement buy on New York. Maybe I should adjust myself to waiting for the liquidity grab. That's probably a better idea. I wasted a trade right here because during New York session, price literally came down to the 50% retracement, kind of rejected the area, but looked like it wanted to push to the upside. So I was like, okay, let's take a buy right here. And that's why I took my second trade here. Price failed miserably, but it is what it is. My third trade, I actually didn't take this trade because I was like, you know what? I just want to forward test this just to see how it goes. And when I actually see it from this point of view, and the market cycle sort of strategy, just not really the market cycle sort of strategy, but just how the market moves. So we can see here, price literally grabbed both liquidities, remember, right here and here. And it looked like price could maybe reverse. Not right here, it doesn't really look like it wants to reverse, but we can see a green candle. Let's see what happens next. This is my forward testing. This is the one that I put in. I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And price essentially respected it, pushed to the upside. Would have been beautiful if I actually stayed in on it. And honestly, where would I have gotten out? I would have probably down here to see if price was going to come back down or not. It's a price of the V, so now I'll put my stop loss right down here. So if price would come back, I would get out there usually. If price is going up, so I'll probably move my stop loss here because there's more profits. Let's see what happens. Price goes up higher. It's still in my time. Let's hold it here. Let's see. I'm not gonna really get too much. Yeah, we're done. We're done for the day right there. So we would have honestly gotten something like a 1 to 3 right here, and would have saved both of our trades from before. But just new lessons to learn, always lessons to learn. And that's what we could improve on Monday. But Monday was looking very clean with the congestion on the 30 minute, because I used the 30-minute time frame and the 5 minute. Sometimes I took on the 4 hour to see what's happening. But 30 to 5 minute time frame for me is absolutely beautiful. That's really what happened. Let's check out what happened on Tuesday. Before I actually go to Tuesday, let's just see what we could have improved on. We shouldn't have taken that trade since it was cutting into New York, even though it was kind of lining up. We know New York loves taking liquidity. London session doesn't really. London session loves taking 50% retracement. That's what we need to remember. Oh, this is clearly looking like it's a congestion right here, guys. So this is phase one. You instantly know right here is phase one because this is on the 30-minute time frame. Probably gonna come from here, something like that. Let's see what happens. We still have 2 hours left until we start trading. But right now, we are going to be trading right now. We would be trading right now. Let's see where we would be trading. Guys, I think I do remember I did put my alerts here because these were on monthly open prices. Let's see if price is gonna get to it. You could say we are taking a retracement, which people hate, but it works with my strategy. All to get in there, it's actually working here and there. Anyway, let's see what happens. Price came here, it was a beautiful area, it stopped its push up. So right here, what's actually happening up here, this bullish push to the upside is phase two. That's what I'm thinking at this time. I don't think right here is phase two. I think this right here is phase two. We expect price to come back all the way down, grab the liquidity, and then either push back to the upside or push back to the downside and just continue going down. Anyway, let's see what happens. New York comes, perfect push down. Okay, so in this case, it was just a fake out. Right now, it's still in expansion. So right now, we take another one right here, another sell. It's in a monthly open price once again. See what happens again. So we got violated today and we literally just got wicked out, and then price started pushing down. So what we can learn from here is let's go to the 5 minutes, see what we can improve on. Maybe taking a better entry. I remember this one. Taking a better entry because I got in a bit later, just because I like seeing how price moves a bit. And look, taking a better entry would have possibly... No, I couldn't be saved. My bad. Let's take it back. So this one was just unfortunate. Maybe making my stop loss bigger was the case. But yeah, this one was really just unfortunate. Price wicked me out, pushed to the downside, and it is what it is, you know. Probably should have taken another trade here. Honestly, when you think about it, should have taken another sell right here. The reason why I would have taken another sell right here is because it grabbed liquidity from the previous liquidity it just made, pushed down, making everyone thinking it's going to sell, came back, grabbed it once more, still in the vicinity, like it's only like what, 10% from the monthly open price, and took a sell down on my third trade. Anyway, point is, this one was just a bit hard. Maybe making my stop loss a bit bigger would have been better as well. It is what it is. So let's check out the next day. Wednesday was a big day, guys. Let me just tell you that. Wednesday was an absolute beauty. Could have catched the full thing, but I was too scared. You can say I was too scared. That's phase one, right? Now we're expecting the manipulation. I'd say this is the manipulation right here. Problem here, which I should have done to improve on, is it was too close. The reason why I did enter in on this is because the monthly open price. Literally just because of the monthly open price, which is right here. And I was like, yo, price can really just push down from here. It already did its fake move, and we're expecting price just to push to the downside. Mind you, I think everyone in this situation, they think it's coming back up once again. So people are thinking this is everyone's gonna buy. I'm thinking selling. People like crazy because I'm taking the retracement, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, nah, it can form an M if we're talking about candle patterns, double top. But in my case, it just matched with my strategy. Yeah, I took a sell here. Price was doing pretty cool. Let's see what happened. I should have realized from price fucking around just like this that I should have taken out. Because when price does ranges, it really just doesn't go my way. It's a chance. It's like probably a 70-30 chance that price goes up instead of down. Especially how price hasn't really broken structure. Probably right here it did. But I really should have just taken out probably here. Or if price was to break 50% retracement, or if I was just to cut my stop loss just up here. I already cut my stop loss to 7 pips instead of 10 pips. So I'll save 3 pips. I probably could have saved almost 5 pips just from bringing it up here. Because we don't think price should be ranging to the upside, which I still could be wrong, but you know, I would like price to move, you know, because this is still the manipulation phase, aka the expansion phase, and we're expecting it to either go down into the phase 3, which is the trend phase, or just manipulate back down, expansion phase, to either grab this liquidity, come back up, and then do the same thing again. But anyway, let's just see what happens. The price just takes me out here. It is what it is. Next trade right here, I take another one here because it almost touched my monthly open price. So I was like, okay, this is still valid. Let's see what happens. Price got me in, you know, chill. I'm thinking, okay, this is cool. It's also coming close to these liquidity areas. I take my sells off the monthly open price as well. That's why I took these 2 trades, because sometimes price bounces off the monthly open price. I should have waited for this one since it's London for the 50% retracement, so I would have gotten in here, which I think I did. I know why I took the sell here, because it was close to the monthly open price and the huge rejection. I just didn't really think price was gonna come back up and grab liquidity and push down, but I still had my full stop loss because there was a monthly open price here. In certain scenarios where there is no monthly open price, only liquidity, I'll probably cut my stop loss just above. So when price breaks through, especially in London, I call it quits. For New York, I'll probably keep my full stop loss just because New York has like a tendency to grab liquidity, even its own liquidity that I just made like 10 minutes ago. Anyway, this was the one I took. Price just really went against me, and yeah, I saw this move and I was like, oh, okay, it really respects this liquidity grab. I don't think price may not grab the top area here, but I had in mind, guys, at this time that price was gonna push down, come back up, and then push down like that, right? The reason why is because we're getting closer to New York, and I was like, okay, cool. So now it's New York right now, so I'm expecting price to grab liquidity if price is not moving down already. So I'm like, okay, price should be moving down. This is where it got me. That push down, I was like, yo, okay, price has already left me. Because sometimes what New York also does is that when price is pushing down, New York just pushes down with it and it's just going down, doesn't come back. So I didn't really want to miss out, but I wanted to be patient in this time. I remember this. I wanted to be patient in this time. As soon as price got to here, I was like, yo, this is the 50% retracement on New York. Let's get this. And guess what? I got fooled again. So there was 2 times, guys, 2 times in this week where I was fooled by the 50% retracement in New York. That's something I can learn from. Anyway, y'all, so price got me here. Boom. I didn't have a small stop loss. I had a 10 pip stop loss, but I expected price to grab liquidity anyway, but it was getting really close to news. Like news, CPI news was like probably 10 minutes away right now, and I'm expecting price to really start pushing down or something like that. So I was like, yo, okay, price is not gonna grab liquidity anyway. In the end it did. That's why I cut my stop loss here. So I took a small little L here. If I can grab it, I'll move this. I was to save 4.2 pips if I was just to be patient and waiting for price to grab liquidity. When price did this was like pretty sure 10 minutes before news hit. Price literally came so close to liquidity, went literally line in line with liquidity. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And then it pushed down on the 1 minute. I was looking at the 1 minute. So I was just like, yo, I am not missing out on this trade. I had FOMO here. And I knew this was a good trade. And I knew if news went against me, shit, it's tough. You know why? Because everything was matching up. I got fucked up on the phase 2. Remember, it's still phase 2. Price hasn't done phase 3 yet. So I was like, yo, this shit has to go down, especially on news. So guess what happened? This one pushed up even higher. So I was like, okay, so price is trying to grab this liquidity now. That's weird. I'm on Owenda right now. The Owenda trading view. There's also FXCM. There's also Forex.com trading view sort of thing for GU. What actually happened on FXCM is that price actually grabbed all of the liquidity on FXCM because it's different to Owenda. And that's what I thought. Price was possibly going to grab this, but it was too late by now. And yeah, so I was like, okay, price is probably coming up right now just to grab the liquidity. I was like, cool. But I still held this in. This is my trade. And I was like, okay, we cool. Boom. Look what price did. This is what you call the trend phase, the phase 3. So I was like, okay, this is what trend phase is. Let's hold this. Let's try to hold this for as long as we can. Let's do this. Price did this, price started coming back up right here. And I was like, yo, like, I ain't trying to lose my profits now. So I literally got out right here, guys. Right here. Because I was waiting for price once it was going to reject this area on the monthly open price or not. Price was green, and I was like, yeah, price looks like it's just going to keep pushing up. Obviously, when I got out, price pushed down. And guess what happened after that, guys? Guess what happened after I got out? Guess what I could have gotten, guys? Guess what I could have gotten? Probably like a 1 to 14 right now. So it is what it is. I just need to learn more lessons so that when this happens again, I use better trade management. But anyway, that's really what happened on Wednesday. Wednesday was good. Kind of got back on my profits once again. So it was nice. Price continued to go down a bit more. This is Thursday now. Okay, guys. So price did the same exact thing after the huge push down. Price has not come back for the retracement. People would think price will go up straight up as fast as it came down. I thought, no, it's too early, and I think price is going to continue going down because everyone's going to think it's going to come back up. So this was the phase 1, guys. Remember phase 1? This is phase 2 right here. About to be phase 3 soon is what I'm thinking. Yeah, this is where I would be looking for trades now because it's in my time frame. Would I have taken a sell right now? Probably, maybe. It's a possibility, but I would like to wait for the monthly open price to be hit because I don't really see where price would grab liquidity unless up here. So let's see what happens. So price came here. This is where I took a sell because I was like, yo, price literally grabbed liquidity. I actually came in early here, which could have been my downfall. Let's see what happens. Nope, it went very much beautifully. Rejected off this monthly open price so cleanly. That was nice. The reason why I stopped it here, I didn't just stop it here just because I stopped it here. It's because price came down, came here, grabbed this liquidity as well. I was thinking this was phase 3 like it did the other day. Guess what happened? Price came back up, news came, price came back up, and I put my stop loss right here because I thought if price was going to come back up past the daily open, I think it's just going to switch back. And obviously, in this case, it switched back, especially when news hit. So look, news hits, boom, and I got out with a 1 to 2. The unfortunate thing about this trade is I risked half the amount, so I actually got half the amount of the profits. That's really a fucked up thing because I probably would be up for the week if I had, full profits. Anyway, the point is, I explained why on Thursday. If you guys want to check out that video, it's a Thursday trade. I don't know what it's called. Maybe I'll bring it up right here or not. Who knows? Continuing. This is where I was like, okay, let's just call it a day. I also took one on EU, which I have to get back on that. But yeah, I took one on EU for this one right here. EU went well. It gave me a 1-1 on EU as well. So today I was up for 1 to 2 and a 1-1. So I was like, yeah, let's call it a day. Obviously, price in phase 2 area had the right bias, the right direction. Price grabbed liquidity because, like I said, New York loves grabbing liquidity. If I was to put a sell right here, let's see what would have happened. Okay, so I would have been stopped out, which is annoying. Went in once more, final, because price grabbed its liquidity twice. Let's see what happened. Okay, so price starts pushing, starts pouring, continues to go. What to learn from here is probably just realize that this was in phase 2, not phase 3. And if that's the case, should have actually just looked for a bit more trades because I had one more trade left and I was doing good. And if I lost one, I'll call it. In this case, I probably would have called it. So I probably would have lost this. And honestly, when I think about it, it's a good thing I didn't enter a trade, but I just missed a good move. Friday did the exact same thing, guys. You're seeing this pattern clearly. It is congesting. This is phase 1. Phase 1, guys, right here. Price pushes down. This is phase 2. If you see this right now, it looks too clean. And it's been too clean for the past few days that you think it's going to do the same thing on Friday. So guess what happened? Guess what happened on Friday? Price decided to do everything cleanly. And I was like, okay, then phase 3 is going to be this and it's going to come back up then. Nope, it doesn't. You know why? Because it was too clean on every other day. And I think price doesn't like doing the same thing every single day and getting everyone, all the people who trade this, dubs every single day. That's what I think. And I also think that Friday is a bit different from most days as well, such as Monday. And I think Friday, if it wants to go one way and it chooses one way, it's going to continue going this one way. So my attempts on trying to reverse it, especially after the huge, like this is like a 30%, 40% push down, was it was snapping. So I doubled down here, so I lost with 1.75 here. I forward tested right here because, you know, I was already down like 3.5 trades. Remember, I didn't trade 3, but I went overboard because I doubled down. I would not have made it. So this trade would have failed if I was to enter in, because right now I was actually just fiending because price looked like it wanted to buy out, because this was just a huge phase 2, and I was waiting for the phase 3. So I was like, where's the phase 3? I'm waiting. And in the end, I don't think there was a phase 3 at this moment. So that's really what happened on GU. I'll quickly check out what EU. For EU, Friday, Thursday, price did the same thing, congested. Phase 2, grab liquidity, pushed it downside. That's why I thought price was going to continue going down. The news also pushed it down, but the EU news pushed it down, but the USD news pushed it back up. This is why price came back up to grab liquidity, because of the USD news. Got out here because price hit my stop loss, and I got out for a 101. Probably should have tried to enter in again, but price doesn't look like it would have. Was my stop loss even big enough? Yeah, my stop loss would barely be big enough. If I was to go for 1 for 15, then it would be valid. And I'll probably aim for at least liquidity down below. And then after that, I would probably try to trail it. So price comes here, up here, comes back down here. I'll put my stop loss right here. So price comes back up, would have had a 1 to almost 2 once again. But yeah, that's really it, guys. So for Thursday, that's how it went. Got a dub. For Friday, I got multiple L's. Remember, this was also forward testing, guys. Forward testing right here. And this right here was the trades I took. And I essentially just got 2 L's because price was already grabbed all the liquidity. Taking W's after W's, so I'm thinking I'm shit. So like, I doubled down again. So if I didn't double down today, guys, I would have saved over 1 trade. That's first of all, because this trade goes and the GU trade goes. For this trade, I could have probably put my stop loss really close, like here. I don't think price would grab liquidity in London too much. And in this case, price, you know, was respecting the 50% retracement. It was kind of ranging. Remember how I said range? When it's ranging, guys, it's not going to go for you. So in this case, price was ranging up though. So I was like, okay, cool. So the price started breaking structure here, and I should have thought to myself, price ain't going to go up. There's no monthly open price here for me to have a full stop loss, so I should have actually saved around probably 3.5 pips here. And for GU, I probably should have saved nothing because there was a monthly open price here. So yeah, guys, I probably should have saved a lot more, probably almost 2 trades. I think overall for the week, I'm like in break even, maybe a little bit of a loss. So yeah, that's really how the week went, and the week was actually beautiful. I missed a lot of really good opportunities to me, and really I got a lot to learn. One of the lessons is that when price is ranging, doesn't really matter which way it's ranging, breaks structure or breaks 50% retracement, especially in London, get out. If price is not in the monthly open price, cut your stop loss, and really just learn more about the market side. That's probably number 3. If you guys enjoyed this trade analysis down below, I do this almost every week, and I started like 3 weeks ago, so you can check out the past few videos if you want. I may have one right here. And yeah, really, if you guys enjoyed this, cool, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment on what you all think about my trade analysis. And if you guys want to join me in my trades, or you want to grow together with the community, Traders Headquarters is down below. Remember that. Anyway, y'all, catch you all later. Y'all have a good weekend.